Hey Brick Bloggeteers, Will here, and today we're taking a look at an upcoming Technic set number 42224. Ooh, this is a long one. Porsche 911 GT3 REXY AO Racing. Yeah. This set retails for $149.99, and oh boy, I thought I was getting used to building some Technic sets. I built a Dom's Dodge Charger, a Ducati bike, there was a Forest machine that had pneumatics, a Sun and Moon, and I figured, oh, well, I'm gonna try out another Technic set. And a car should be fairly simple because they make a lot of them. This thing is incredibly dense. Through and through, it's just packed with Technic beams and connectors, and it doesn't look half bad doing it. Now, for some of the features, you do have an opening hood. However, there is essentially nothing in there that you can store because it's hollow in there. You do see some of the frames that you built the front wheels on, but this is not really a storage section. The doors do open, but that's something that you'd pretty much expect. It's something that Technic can do in its sleep. There is no rear section to open up to get to the motor in the back. It's for some of these cars, that's just kind of how it is. You do have specialized mechanics that have to get into the base to open up the back to get to it. But we do get a little bit of a view here for some of the cams that operate the pistons. And these are a new style of cams that are like a circular ring that's a little off-centered. And you have new pistons that clip into them, and they just freely move along the ring so that as the ring gets closer to one side or the other, the piston then moves further out or closer in, and it operates multiple pistons at the same time. And you've got a series of 6 pistons here that actually fire off in a sequence, and they're going horizontally. Also, while I have the underside, you have right here is the gear differential to allow these tires in the back to move at different speeds, which is very important when you're going at high speeds. You don't want to break your axle because, well, it's not moving while up to speed with both in tandem. Moving on from there, a good sign that this is a higher end Technic set is every single wheel has its own suspension. So every single wheel has a spring connected to it. In addition, as we've seen from the back, Technic likes to do dual controls. This will control the steering, and because the steering wheel inside, I'm not sure it's going to be very visible, will also move in tandem. So you don't have to work your hand into that tight little space. Instead, you can just play with the knob on the back. Now, this is a Porsche 911, but it's built for racing. And one of the specialty things of a race car, when it's done this way, is you have features like some quick jacks. So that you have 4 feet at the bottom that raise the car up so that when it goes into a pit stop, the driver can move a lever down in here, drop the legs. However, for people with big hands, you have a gear here that operates that quick jack to release them, have them come down, and then when you're done, ready to go racing, turn it, car goes back on the ground, ready to race off. I don't really agree with the 11 plus rating on this. There is a ton of stickers on there. So maybe an 11-year-old will have the patience for it. I'm not sure adults would. But what really got me is just the density that I was saying in here. This is a lot heavier than it even looks. When I built the Dom Charger, this almost felt a little bit more hollow, but this is solid Technic through and through, solid plastic. It was a fantastic building experience, but a very, very expert level one. As for the whole long name, we have seen a Porsche 911 in white in the Lego Icon. So if you're looking for a prettier one, you might want to look to that. This is the racing one. That's where the GT3R comes in. This is the classification of car that it races under. AO Racing is the racing team. That's Autumn Oaks Racing. And they just formed in 2022, and they revealed REXY in 2023. And what makes them very different is most of the cars that race just throw sponsors and color schemes based on the sponsors. They wanted to create mascots, which makes a dinosaur a very unique car on the road. They actually do have two other cars, a pink version known as REXY, and their cousin, a dragon called Spike. So if any of this looks interesting to you, and man, are you ready for a build challenge, check out this set. It's set 4222 for Porsche 911 GT3R REXY AO Racing from Lego Technic.